Water, life's most vital necessity, man's most precious resource. In this peaceful valley, just north of San Francisco in California, Kafi Abokar and Abdullahi Farah of the Somali Republic study water, how it is collected, how it is processed, and how it is distributed to the people who live near here. In short, water is their profession. Mr. Farah's knowledge of water engineering and chemistry enables him to examine water samples and compare them with the water in his homeland, and at the same time perform a series of vital tests.
What he does is he puts a chemical in the water which turns it orange, and then after so many drops of that...
Tests like this are made every day to be sure of the health level of the water.
And then when it first turns pink, that means that test is finished. It's actually a very simple test, but it's a very critical test. Now you turn around here and face over this way, and we'll show you something of the paneling. Like all modern factories or plants, we try to not let the plant run itself. We use machines to do the work, and then we make sure the machines work properly. So we have lights, warning lights, operating lights, and different colored lights to tell us which machines are operating.
Perhaps the most important thing that children can learn about water is that it isn't free. Before it can be consumed, many people in many professions must work to make it fit for human use. Even when it is used for beauty or play. As the children play above ground, the water system operates below. Just under the playground, this pumping station is one of many that delivers water to the people of Novato. Although Mr. Abokar and Mr. Farah are both trained water technicians, their stay here in Novato, California, involves the total operation of the water system: maintenance, management, engineering, billing, planning, even construction. The area around Novato is growing so rapidly that the water district maintains its own equipment and construction crews. As more people move into Novato, more water lines, storage tanks, and pump stations are needed. Here they are breaking up the street to put a line into a new house. installed is the water meter, the instrument which measures the amount of water the new customer will use.
Is the same as the first?
The meter guarantees that all users of water are charged fairly. They only pay for what they use.
Subtract from your last reading 763, so you don't read the last two digits.
How much meters or how many services do you have to take care by the time you start the job on now? How much increase in services do you have?
Well, when I first started, we had 3,100.
That's
Meters are read and consumers are billed every 2 months. This system guarantees the water district a sure source of revenue which it needs as a publicly owned and self-supporting institution.
Good morning, Water District. Let me take that down. Extremely dirty water. All right, fine, Mrs. Vance. We'll have somebody check that out.
Because health is involved, every complaint is checked as quickly as possible.
Office to Unit 13.
Office Unit 13.
that's 13.
Aldo, I just had a call from a Mrs. Vance at 23 Christie Court.
Okay, Phyllis, fine. Is that 23 Christie Court?
That is correct.
Okay, fine. Thank you. 13 State H539.
Well, looks like we got a little...
Aldo Palladini is in charge of maintenance for the water district. He's closest to the location, so he received the call to check.
Sometimes it's just a matter of, maybe some plumber's been working on the piping. And, yeah.
Come with me, please, this way. The water has gotten awfully dirty. Just coming out like this, it just looks awful. And I've been trying to do my dishes and get dinner started.
Have you noticed this before? It's just,
No, it's very recent. It just started.
well, let's see what we've got here. Oh boy, that is dirty. It looks to me like it's some rust probably from the pipes or something, but it does look kind of bad. Well, let's see here. Oh, look, the cold water is nice and clear. Yeah, it looks awful clear to me, doesn't it? Well, I wonder, probably you've got some problem with your hot water heater. Have you cleaned it out lately? Have you drained it?
No, we haven't recently. No,
We get about 5 or 6 buckets full out of here. It ought to clear it right up.
Can you think it can be clear enough?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Mr. Palladini is draining the hot water heater as a courtesy to the woman. Normally, it is the owner's responsibility.
Is this what's making the problem?
I think the bottom of it usually gets full of rust and a little bit of fines from sand and
The
so forth.
professionals like Aldo Palladini and the other employees of the water district operate the water system, but the people of Novato own and control it.
You heard the motion made and seconded, and we approve resolution number 754. This is to authorize...
A board of directors elected by the citizens of Novato controls the water district. They hold regular public meetings like this to discuss future plans and decide on current problems. They also set the water rates and make sure that the needs of the community are served.
The sanitary district is, at this date, annexing new territory, and so you'd have to wait for them to fix the boundaries anyway.
If, for some reason, we cannot use the existing tax split area and have to process the new boundaries through the court equalization.
The water system must serve the community 24 hours a day, every day, even when most people are sleeping. Machines keep watch. But in an emergency, an automatic alarm system dials the telephone number of the man on duty. Has knocked over a fire hydrant. It must be fixed immediately, or the streets will be flooded and the water pressure may drop. For Kafi Abokar and Abdullahi Farah of Somali, their visit with the people of the Novato water system has been one phase of a year's special training they received throughout the United States. For Aldo Palladini and the other members of the water district, the routine problems of operating a water system is a service that they have chosen to perform for the people of their community.